You paid for a kitchen. They sold you a countdown timer with cabinet doors attached. And the worst part? The builder knew it. The contractor knew it. The showroom rep who walked you through the options knew it. Nobody said a word because the entire system is built around you not knowing. If you bought a home in the last 10 years, or you're planning a kitchen renovation right now, what you're about to hear is going to change how you see every cabinet in that room. There was a time when the cabinets in your kitchen were built by someone who understood that kitchens are the most used room in any home. A craftsman or a small regional shop who used solid wood frames, real plywood boxes, and dovetail drawer joints that could survive decades of daily abuse. Your grandmother's kitchen cabinets? Still standing, still functional, possibly still beautiful. Those weren't luxury cabinets. They weren't custom. They were just built honestly. Constructed with the assumption that you'd be opening those doors every single day for the next 30 years, and the product needed to hold up to that reality. Somewhere between 1998 and 2005, the cabinet industry quietly changed its entire philosophy. The shift wasn't announced. There was no press release. What happened was simpler and more cynical than that. Publicly traded companies and private equity-backed manufacturers realized that kitchen cabinets were one of the last major home products still built to last. And in their world, that's a problem. A product that lasts 30 years is a product that doesn't get replaced. So the industry moved towards something called value engineering, and your kitchen paid the price. Start with the cabinet box itself, the carcass in industry terms, because that's where the first betrayal happens. In a quality cabinet, the box is built from 3/4-inch plywood. Plywood is dimentio, nally stable. It holds screws, resists humidity, and doesn't swell when your dishwasher leaks. Builder-grade cabinets? They use something called MDF, medium density fiberboard, or worse, particle board, at 5/8 of an inch thick, sometimes thinner. Particle board is compressed wood dust and glue. That's it. When it gets wet, and in a kitchen it will get wet, it swells, it crumbles. Screws lose their grip. Shelves bow under the weight of your pots and pans. The manufacturer saved approximately $4 to $6 per cabinet making that switch. Your repair bill when the box fails? Anywhere from $200 to a full replacement. They ran the numbers. You came out on the wrong side. Now look at how that box is held together, because this is where builder-grade cabinets expose exactly what they think of your home. Traditional cabinet construction uses dado joints, a slot cut directly into the wood where the shelf or base panel slides in and locks. It's mechanical strength. It doesn't rely on anything except geometry. Builder-grade cabinets skip the dado. Instead, they use staples, and a thin bead of glue. Industry reps call it modern fastening technology. Repair technicians call it what it is, a box that's one hard slam away from racking. When the joint fails, and it typically does between years 7 and 12, the entire cabinet loses its square. Doors won't close right. Drawers start sticking. The box that looks solid in the showroom starts leaning like it's tired. Because it is. The hinges and drawer slides are the parts you'll touch 1,000 times a year, and they're where manufacturers make their most cynical trade-offs. Quality cabinets use full extension soft close drawer slides rated for 75 to 100 pounds. They use hinges with 6-way adjustment so doors stay perfectly aligned for years. Builder-grade hardware? Thin stamped steel. Partial extension slides that stop 3 inches short of fully open, so you're always digging to the back of the drawer. Hinges with a single adjustment point, or none at all. The cost difference to the manufacturer is roughly $11 per cabinet. The experience difference to you, every single day, is enormous. And when that hardware fails, you often can't source a matching replacement. The proprietary sizing means you're either retrofitting the whole cabinet or living with a door that hangs crooked forever. Here's the part nobody in the showroom is going to explain to you. Builder-grade cabinets aren't sold to you, they're sold to builders. The contractor buying cabinets for a 40-unit development doesn't care how those cabinets perform in year 9. They care about margin and schedule and whether the kitchen photographs well for the listing. The cabinet manufacturer knows their real customer isn't you. It's the person who buys in volume and moves on. So the product is optimized for first impressions. The door fronts look clean, the finish is smooth. The hardware feels okay for about 6 months. After that, the performance gap between builder grade and quality construction becomes impossible to ignore. But by then, you've already closed. And the trap gets deeper once those cabinets are installed. Because builder grade cabinets aren't just low quality, they're low quality in ways that are almost impossible to repair cost effectively. Particle board boxes that have swollen can't be dried out and restored. Stapled joints that have racked can't be easily re-squared without disassembly. Proprietary hardware that's worn out often has no direct replacement. So when your 10-year-old builder-grade kitchen starts failing, and in many homes, that timeline is closer to 7 years, you're not looking at a repair. You're looking at a full kitchen gut. At today's prices, that's $15,000 to $40,000 for cabinets that were installed new a decade ago. That's not wear and tear. That's a designed outcome. This isn't just a cabinet problem. It's a housing problem. According to industry data, roughly 70 to 80% of new construction homes ship with builder-grade cabinetry as the standard package. Upgrades are available, but they're priced and presented in a way designed to feel unnecessary. The standard cabinets are perfectly fine, buyers are told. And they are fine for a while. What nobody mentions is the life cycle cost. A quality semi-custom cabinet installation that costs $4,000 more upfront and lasts 30 years costs you $133 per year. A builder-grade installation that needs full replacement in 10 years costs you significantly more when you run the actual math. The industry knows this. They're counting on you not doing the calculation before you sign. So what can you actually do before you sign anything? First, ask specifically what the box material is, plywood or particle board. That single question will tell you everything about what you're buying. Second, open a drawer and pull it all the way. If it stops before it's fully extended, that's builder-grade hardware. Walk away or negotiate. Third, look at the inside corners of the cabinet box. If you see staples instead of dado joints, you're looking at a 10-year product, not a 30-year product. And fourth, if you're in a new construction purchase, get the cabinet brand and line in writing before you close. Then look it up. Every major manufacturer publishes their construction specs. The information is out there. They just hope you don't go looking. You now know what most buyers never find out until it's too late. The showroom isn't going to tell you. The builder isn't going to tell you. But now, you know what questions to ask and you know what the answers mean. Subscribe. Because next week we're pulling back the curtain on new construction flooring, and what we found is going to make you look at that hardwood upgrade very, very differently.